Greetings. Today I want to encourage you to desire to awake the dreamer. You see, many people have desires, and most of the time, their desires are for the temporal things of this world, of which this world is the world of matter. But when it comes to the world of your true essence, your true self, many people fail to realize that there is where the treasure lies. So when you're told to seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you, it is you seeking to know your true self. It is you seeking to know your higher self. It is you seeking to know who you are. So the greatest desire is to desire to know who you are. And that is what I mean when I say to awake the dreamer. Because when you awake the dreamer within you, you will be introduced to your true self. You'll be introduced to your real identity. And you will know that your real identity is your divinity. That is why many people who subscribe to the law of attraction, they fail to realize that the whole key should be towards you finding salvation, which is self-realization. So self-realization is more important than anything else. You see, before you try to operate the law of attraction, it is more important that you understand the law of your higher self. Understand who you are. Understand why you're born in this world, born in amnesia. So as long as you get rid of that amnesia, because you awake the dreamer, then you will become a great problem solver. That is why you've been given the esoteric story of Joseph the dreamer. It's about the one that is within you, that is dreaming that he's you. And whether there is a famine, a recession, or inflation, the dreamer doesn't live on that realm. The dreamer lives on another realm. That is why it is said that when there was famine all around, there was calm in Egypt, because Joseph, the dreamer, was in Egypt interpreting the dream. You will be able to interpret everything that is happening on this three-dimensional level because you're living on a higher level. So my brother, my sisters, instead of you having itching ears and just going after the material, temporal things, it is better that you discover who you are. Because when you discover who you are, you'll have access to any and everything that you desire in this world. So identity is first. Do not put the cart before the horse. Okay, the power is first. And that power is energy. You see, you're a mass of energy. And everything is energy, vibration, and frequency. So when you discover your alchemical self, your energy body, your light body, then you will be able to vibrate on the right frequency, because you will realize your magnetic and electrical self. So when you realize that you are electromagnetic being, then you will operate on your thought frequency to create your reality consciously. And that is why the greatest desire is to awake the dreamer. That should be your main desire. But for now, use the law to deal with the blows of Caesar. So Caesar has its system set up to take from you. And so when you learn the law and you use the law, it's to help you to deal with the laws or the system of Caesar. But when it comes to the law of God, which is the law of your higher self, your true self, you have to give unto God what belongs to God first. So love yourself first, believe in yourself first, Embrace yourself first. Self-knowledge first, because self-knowledge is key. So my brother, my sisters, know what you want. Have the right motive for whatever you want. But remember that the main thing is that you must discover who you are. And that is what it really means, as I said before, to awake the dreamer. Awake, thou that sleepest, and you will discover the light that is within you. You will discover your light body, and you will live from the realm of the light, because all darkness would be removed by the light. And that's why you're told, let your light so shine before the world, that they who would look at you, that they would see, and that would be the witness that you have found the key. And it says, when they look at you and they see your creativity, they see your ability, it will give them faith to believe in the God or the creative power that they would have seen in operation within you. So my brother, my sisters, if you want your life to be of influence and you want to inspire others, remember how important it is to seek your higher self first. How important it is to work on yourself. How important it is to seek to know your true identity. You see, as I come to a close here, I want to say to you, from a little boy, my ambition has always been to know who am I and who is God. And I wanted always to know it for myself through experience. And it was only until I awake the dreamer within that I understand everything that I was seeking to know. I would have found the phenomena of life. And that is why I'm here sharing with you and saying to you, the greatest prize is seeking first the kingdom. And when you find the kingdom, all these other things will be drawn to you. They'll be attracted to you. Because why? You act in wisdom. You seek wisdom first, and then the material things will follow you after. But the system set up for you to go after the material things afterwards and then seek for wisdom after. It doesn't work like that. That's why many people waste their life chasing after the material things. And then when reality strikes them and they realize that they're getting older and a day they're going to die, they go and they join a religion. Because they're looking for some form of safety. But I'm saying to you, the safest thing is to look inwardly to discover that your real identity, as I said before, is actually your divinity. So, with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram, I like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru. And I will also encourage you to get my latest book. It's called Spiritual Recipe for Better Living. So if you want to live a better life, you need certain spiritual recipe for you to grow spiritually. And so in that book, I'm opening up the Bible to you esoterically, metaphysically, and teaching you how everything in the Bible have to do with your psyche. Also, if you like to be a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. However, I have a course there that's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. So if you would definitely like to listen to those videos, I'll definitely encourage you to do so. Also, if you like to get some coaching, some mentoring, you can reach out to me. Also, you can have a one-on-one with me. Just send me an email, and as long as we come to a decision, we'll be able to work together. However, just before I leave you, I just want to remind you that if you feel strongly to support this work, that we have a PayPal and that the link is always down below. So with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.